let's jump into this. I'm going to teach you how to build your online business essentially in one day. And then we're going to get into scaling it. So what I teach people in my platform is there's a 6-step method for building your online business, and it's pretty much a checklist. If you can get through these 6 things, you're going to have an online business. And the first thing that you need to do, and this is the most important thing, is you have to find what you love to do. When I look back in my life, all the businesses I started that didn't work out, it's simple. There was one common denominator. I just didn't love it. So it didn't work out. So you have to find what you love, and it can literally be anything. And for the example of this video, it's going to be pickup basketball. So we're going to make an online business centered around somebody that likes to play pickup basketball. Because when I was in high school, that's what I did with my friends. We'd get out of school, and then we'd just go meet up at a park and play basketball till the sun went down. And there's a way to make money with that online, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. So you need to figure out what you love. Take your time. Honestly, it should be something that you'd be willing to do for free. If you can find that thing, you're going to be successful no matter what. You don't even need me to show you this stuff, but find what you love. It could be a hobby, could be anything. The second thing that you need to do, this isn't a main point, but it is a main point. And I'd also like to add, you're going to hear things in this video you've never heard before about an online business, and that's because people are telling you what you want to hear. They're telling you, oh, you can start a business with $0, probably because you don't have any money. But that's not true. There is no business. There's no business I've ever started in my life, and I've done a lot of them, that you can start with $0. So the second thing that you need to do, and you've never heard this before, is go to your local thrift store or office supply store, and you want to get a file cabinet and some folders. And what you're going to do is put a folder in this file cabinet and write expenses on it. So now you've set yourself up, you found what you love, and you've set yourself up before we get into the next major step of putting every dime that you spend going forward in this folder so you can write it off on your taxes at the end of the year. This is like extremely important, and you want to get on top of that right away. So you found what you love. We're doing pickup basketball. You got your file cabinet, your folder. It doesn't have to be a file cabinet. I just like it old school like that. Write expenses, and then go ahead and put the receipt of this file cabinet and these folders into that expense folder because you bought that for your business. And I'm going to show you some really sick, awesome things you can do as far as writing things off. I'm not a lawyer. I'm just speaking, so you should talk to a lawyer first, but cool stuff, especially with this business. This is going to be how we're going to scale it. So then the second thing you need to do is come up with a business name. And if you're trying to make this business like in a day, which essentially I've already done, and we're going to get there, but the easiest way to figure out a business name is ChatGPT. Like, use AI to your advantage. It helps you speed up this process so fast. If you have a question, just ask. So I'm going to ask ChatGPT. I already came up with a business name for this, but what are some good business names for an online community centered around pickup basketball? Give me 20. Let's see. Run It Back, Full Court Connect, The Run Hub, Open Gym Network, Pickup Nation, Courtside Crew. So like all of these names are actually pretty good. And what you want to do next is pick one that you like, pick one that you really like, and then what you're going to do from there is go to Wix Domains. And I'm going to teach you how to build your online business in Wix because that's what I'm proficient at and that's what I teach my students. So buy the perfect domain name. You just want to search these names and see if one has been taken yet. So let's say hoopersunited.com. Let's just see if think I spelled United right. Odds are it is taken. Let's see. So hoopersunited.com was taken. You could buy hoopers.net. But the thing is, whatever name, this is really important, whatever name that you come up with and you go to Wix search domains and it's available, what you want to do next, I'll write this down, is buy the domain name. And the reason being is because domain names get taken so fast. And when you find something you really like, jump on it and buy it. Buying a domain name is not expensive at all. Let's say it's, $25. I think it's closer to 60. Let's just say $25. Anyway, you figured out your business name, and I just did that search in real time, and those names are pretty good. I'm sure if I kept doing it, I could find an available one. But you want to buy the domain name, and again, because you have the file cabinet and the folder already set, you put that receipt or that invoice in your expenses. But you're going to buy the domain name, and when you get your domain name through Wix, Wix is going to help set you up with an account. So now you're going to have an account with Wix, and that's what you want because you're going to then build your online business with them. So again, as I said, you can literally build this business in a day. We're moving pretty fast here, especially if I was to actually do this, I'm pretty much doing it in real time. So then the third step that you need to do, this is very important. And again, you're not going to hear this in videos because I don't know why, but you need to form your LLC. You need to form your LLC, a limited liability company. And this isn't an LLC video. This is how to make an online business. But I'll jump into what an LLC is, why it's important, why you really should need it, why you do need it for your business. So an LLC essentially operates for two reasons. One is protection. That's the first. And the second is it's professional. So when people see the LLC next to your name, they know that you've taken some legal liability, some legal steps, so your business is legit. As far as protection, let me break that down just a little bit. So when you form an LLC, you're like creating an entity. You're creating something. It's not a human. It can't smell or feel, but it's its own thing. It's not you. You're separating your personal life from this business. That's very important. So let's say this is your LLC and this is you. Now your LLC owns the business, it owns the business, it is the business, you're just managing this. So let's say, God forbid, somebody sues your LLC, they can only take the LLC's assets. So let's say you have a camera that you film content with, or a laptop, whatever it is that is under your LLC's name, they can only take these assets. So let's say you over here, you have a house and a car, and even the clothes on your back, people can't touch that. They can only touch what belongs to the LLC. So it offers that layer of protection. And that's really why it's important. And you have to understand, when you have an online business, you generate so much traffic. It's not like a storefront where you might get 100 people a month. You're getting thousands and thousands of people. So that protection is very, very important. And I want to show you how you can get an LLC. Again, this isn't an LLC video. It's an online business video, how you can do it. But this would just be my advice. Again, not a lawyer. But you want to get three things. You want to get a new phone. You want to get an email, a business phone, business email. And you need this. You need a mailbox. This cannot be a P.O. box. It has to be a physical address. And I'm going to just run down how you can get these things pretty cheap, really quick. So let's just start with your phone. What I recommend is just going to Walmart and getting the cheapest smartphone you can buy that allows you to check email. This way you can manage your business from this phone. Also, when it comes to separating your personal life from your business life, you don't want clients and customers blowing up your personal phone. This is going to make a mess in your life. And the same goes with an email, and the same goes with an address. So email is pretty simple. Back to the second step, business name. When you bought your domain name, through Wix, you can get an email. So my business email for the blueprint, and I teach everybody how to do this, is contact at blueprintunlocked.com, right? And that's my business email. Looks professional too. It's legit. And you're going to you do need these things to form an LLC. I'll tell you that. It could be your phone. It could be your email. It could be your address if you want to speed the process up. But again, with all the traffic and everything that you're going to get, I highly recommend you just doing this. So then you need a mailbox, and it can't be a P.O. box. It has to be a physical address. And the best, easiest way I've found to do this is your local UPS store. So what they do is they rent out mailboxes. They look like P.O. boxes, but they're just mailboxes. And the thing is, the address that you get is the store address with a hyphen and then, your mailbox number, whatever it is. So it's not a P.O. box. It's a physical address. UPS is just leasing out these mailboxes, and you use their store address. So I recommend you doing these things, getting these 3 things. Again, this isn't an LLC video. There's so much great content, free content on YouTube that can teach you how to do this. But then what I did, and I teach people, you want to go to Zen Business and you want to start your LLC. And you can do this in like 30 minutes. Enter your business name, select your state. There's one thing that I will mention really quick is that they're going to try to upsell you on things. And the main thing that they're going to upsell you on is a registered agent. And this is something that you need for your LLC. And all that is, a registered agent is the person who's liable and responsible for collecting county, state, and federal documents for this new business. And you can use this phone number and this email and this mailbox for your registered agent. And you can be your registered agent. So you are liable. And what that just means is you have to be on top of things. And again, you're not hearing this stuff on other online business videos because it's not sexy, it's not, you can start with $0, but this is what you have to do, whether you like what I'm saying or not. So you can be the registered agent. They're going to try to upsell you on that. They're going to try to upsell you on something else, and you should do this, in my opinion. You could do it on your own, but you can have Zen Business do it for you. And this is get an EIN number. Extremely, extremely important going into the 4th step. And the 4th step is linking your LLC to a business bank account. Business bank account. That's the 4th step, because now that you have this business, you need a way to collect money. And this is like the easiest thing in the world. Go to whatever branch you're comfortable with, and they're going to ask for 2 things. They're going to ask for your LLC's EIN number, which you got through Zen Business, and they're also going to want to see your articles of operation. This is essentially a certificate you get from the state, a document rather, and it says you officially now have a business. They want to see these 2 things. I'll just write it down. Articles of operation that Zen Business will mail to you, mail to this address, if that's how you set it up, and your EIN. You need these 2 things to get a business bank account. And after you give the bank person you're meeting with these documents, you have a business bank account. It's really that simple. So now the fifth step, because I've already created this pickup basketball online business, I know what this is going to be, but let's say you've never done this before. It's create your digital product, and this is going to be like what you're selling, essentially. And the thing is, people have this misconception about what an online business is. And I think people believe that just because you're working on your laptop and you're making money from your laptop, that it's an online business. This couldn't be further from the truth. So example, probably a lot of you think that drop shipping is an online business. It's not. And the reason why drop shipping isn't is because at the end of the day, a physical good arrives at someone's door. Drop shipping is a lot of work, and you're dealing with a high volume of inventory of physical goods. An online business, you're only selling digital products. So inventory is never a problem. Digital product could be many things. It could be like an ebook. It could be, a set of camera filters. A digital product could be an album, a musical album. It could be a course. Anything that exists in binary code and ones and zeros. If you're just selling these things, the list goes on and on. But that's what an online business is. And the fifth step, you're going to be creating that. And I'm going to show you how to do it, how I created this pickup basketball business, which is the digital product for this business is simply a community. So I'm going to show you how to scale it, but it's $9,000 to $10,000 a month. But it's $9.99 a month, and you sign up to this community, and you get to find pickup basketballs in your state, adjacent states, and international. That's the product. It's the community. Very simple. It's like the simplest online business anyone could do. And to me, it's one of the most effective because how you can scale it and how you can market it, which I'm going to get to soon. So it's going to be your digital product. And then number 6 is going to be building your landing page. Now, let's go back just a tad. Let's just say if you were doing an ebook. Your ebook essentially exists separate from your landing page or your website, because you're like sending it through PDF form. So if, let's just say you wanted to do an ebook, I'll just tell you like the best way to do it, because I've done many of them, is to write it, write the ebook. And if you know what you're talking about, as I'm making this video in real time, if you know what you're talking about, writing an ebook and giving people steps to succeed or achieve the goal that you're offering to them, you can write an ebook pretty quick. And then if you go to like Fiverr, you can contract people to make this ebook for you, make it look professional, and it's really simple. And if you do go that route and you contract someone to do work for you, and this could go into any endeavor within creating this. Let's say, you want to hire a lawyer to do your LLC because you'll feel more confident about that. What do you do? If you pay for a contractor, what do you do? You put all of these expenses back into this folder. This is why this is such an important step that no one ever, ever, ever talks about. So that's how you would do something like an ebook. And that's why it's the 5th step, because you want to create that digital product before you create your website. Because, you want to have a good product before you even give it to anybody. But because my online pickup basketball online business is a community, it's interconnected with the landing page, with the website. It's essentially once they pay, they enter the back end of the website. So these 5 and 6, for examples of this video, are pretty much interconnected. So that's pretty much a rundown. Now, I want to show you the landing page I created for this online business in about 30 minutes time. Now, before I show you the landing page that I created in about 30 minutes for this online business, that's not an exaggeration. I've done this many times, so I know how to make an effective landing page, and I'm going to get into that. Why you can essentially make this online business in 2 weeks max time. I did all of this in real time, as you've seen. The only things that I would have to do is go to Walmart, buy this phone in a UPS store. That's it. Everything else, and the file cabinet, but I have plenty of those. So you could do all of this in a day, but when you submit your LLC and you want to get this EIN number so you can make your business bank account, this takes about anywhere from 1 to 2 weeks for your state to process these documents. So in the meantime, you just make your landing page because you can't really move forward with your business at that time. And again, I made this landing page in 30 minutes, so I would have just had, I don't know, what would that be? It would be 13 days, 23 hours, and 30 minutes to where I've already finished everything, and I'm just waiting for this paperwork to come in. But so while you're waiting for that LLC document to come in, you just make your landing page. So now I want to show you what I made in about 30 minutes time. So this is the homepage. This is the landing page. It's called Let's Hoop. Find pickup games near you. 1,000 people playing. You have next. $10 a month. Find my game. Cancel anytime with reviews. If you scroll down, social proof, reviews, go down. Let's Hoop mission, some benefits, shoot for first. Another call to action, then some nice little video footage with benefits on the side, another call to action, some more social proof, and then the bottom, let's get started. Now, I created this, and also, if you click find your game, well, it doesn't work right there. Let me go back. If you click find your game, that's how people get in. This would be the back end, the community. International, California, Las Vegas. This is where people find pickup games. And again, I'm going to show you how to market this thing to $10,000 a month. And I just want to break down how to make an effective landing page. And a landing page essentially is two things that you have to get right. It is the persuasion, so getting people to buy, and then it is the legal requirements that you need. I'm going to show you how to do both of these things, how to get people to buy and the legal requirements. So a landing page, essentially, you need 4 things and only 4 things, and then you repeat these 4 things in different ways and sell your product. But you need clarity, which simply means as soon as someone hits your landing page, they already know what it is. They know immediately what it is that you're pitching to them. So if we go to Let's Hoop, you can see it, and you pretty much know exactly what it is. Let's Hoop. Find pickup games near you. Pretty clear. You need clarity. The other thing that you need, and I'm going to get into clarity a little bit more. The other thing that a landing page is social proof, benefits. I'm going to get into all of these actually. Why not? And then how you're different, which essentially is just more benefits. And then you're just essentially repeating these 3 things over and over again. So let me talk more about clarity. So as soon as somebody hits your landing page, they have to know what it is that you're selling. And I think this works. Again, I did this in 30 minutes. If I had 2 weeks to do this while I'm waiting for my LLC documents to come in, I could turn this into the best online business, basketball business that's probably ever been created. I'm quite confident of that. But for 30 minutes, this works. I also want to say, is this landing page good enough now to start selling? Yes, absolutely. And I did, again, 30 minutes. You got it. But so clarity, it needs, as soon as people hit, they need to see 3 things. And if I would edit this a little bit different, but They need clarity, know what it is that you're selling. There has to be price, which is mentioned here. There has to be social proof. So down here, Facebook reviews 5 stars subconsciously hits people in the head. Okay, other people have done this too and they like it. So as soon as people hit, they have to see social proof, a call to action, and know what it is. Think of it like a book cover. It has to work. As soon as people see it, they want to read more. As soon as people see this, they know exactly what it is, other people have gotten it, and what button to press to buy in. Some other landing page psychology for clarity for this opening, book cover, if you will, is if you could see right here in parentheses, it says cancel anytime. Now, why that's effective is because usually when people see things in parentheses, it's usually related to something negative, like, you must be a member for 3 months before quitting, or, something secretive. But if you put in parentheses and you are true to this, cancel anytime, it even lessens people's stress about going ahead and buying, because they think, oh, well, that's not a bad thing. So you need these 3 things. Now let's talk about reviews really quick. It's not illegal. It's not a crime to have your friends or your family give them free membership and they give you a review. It's not illegal to do that. It is illegal to just paste stars with fake reviews that your business has never gotten before. But it's not illegal to get 33 reviews from people you know. And I have to say, it's better to have 33 reviews from people you know than having none at all. Because having stars down here, you wouldn't believe the impact that can have. Another landing page, little psychology tip, is on the button, on the call to action, you could say buy now or something like this. But if you use the word my or give me, it makes people more incentive to click, because that's the way people think. Give me mine. Give it to me. So down here I put find my game. Just makes it more incentive to people to buy. So that's just clarity. Again, I could go on for days and days about landing page psychology. I've done it so many times, so I know what buttons to press and where to put things to build a landing page in 30 minutes. Down here would be social proof. And you don't have to design it like this, but you need social proof. And if I was to do this legitimately, this guy over here, this could be somebody who's like, I love to travel. So I love this community because I love traveling and basketball, and it lets me travel the world and whatever. But really, these testimonials should be related to the target audience you're reaching to. So whatever audience that is, like that could be this guy. And then these kids over here, we love it because we get to make friends and meet new people. And then this guy over here could be like, lets me improve my basketball skills. So you have to know your audience, and your testimonials should be related to that. Really, everything on your landing page should be. So if we scroll down, Let's Hoop mission. And I want to touch on this because this is also very important. We have this distinction, and when I first started creating businesses, I made this mistake. I would want to write the features. What people really want is the benefits, how it improves their life. So I just wrote down something silly, telltale memories, more adventure. But here it could be like, improve basketball, make friends, travel the world playing basketball, or whatever the benefits are. So don't, like if you see a Mercedes-Benz commercial, they're not saying 8 horsepower engine and, leather seats. No, Mercedes is centered around what their target audience is looking for, which is luxury. People are going to turn their heads as they see you drive down the street. That's how they do it. That's the benefit. It's pure luxury. So find the benefits of whatever you're selling and sell that, not the features. Sell how it benefits someone's life. And then at the end of every little card, there should be another call to action with these stars in the review. Find my game, cancel anytime. you need to have call to actions layered throughout your website. You could put one here too after these reviews. So scroll down. As I put here, benefit, 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 it should all be benefits. There's another technique, and again, I don't want to make this a landing page video, but there's another technique that you can do as far as being different. You know, you can take the subconscious of your target audience and play on that. So, for example, I was scammed by online courses, and I think most people know by now online courses are scams because you need to mentor someone to start a business. So I actually made a comparison from online courses versus the Blueprint, which is my business. And I took this comparison. So I'm not an online course. I'm the Blueprint. And you can find that in whatever market that you're looking for. It's just an idea I'd like to put out there. So you scroll down, look, there would be another call to action right here. More testimonials. And at the bottom, another call to action with the stars, cancel anytime, right? And let's say you were really doing this website, just take pictures of your friends playing games or use stock images like I've done here, you know, and get real reviews. So that's pretty much the psychology of a landing page in a nutshell. But if we go back up here, we're talking about legal. And legal is actually the most important. And again, this is stuff no one wants to tell you because either people don't know or they're keeping secrets from you. I don't know. So at the bottom of your landing page, and this is internationally legally required. Like if you don't have this, you are breaking laws. You need a privacy policy and a terms and conditions. And then it's best to put your business phone number here and a contact. Because I've used this template for other businesses, it's the wrong email. It would actually say contact@letshoop.com. But a privacy policy, if you don't know, I'm going to show you how to get these things cheap. A privacy policy is telling the people that sign up what you're doing with their personal information. And a terms and conditions is exactly the contract, the terms and conditions of buying your product. So it could be like refund policy, you know, what's expected of you, what's expected of them, so on, so forth. And the easiest way to get these things is if you go to Rocket Lawyer, they give you a free 2-week trial. No, I'm not sponsored by any company in this video, but that would be nice. You go to Rocket Lawyer, and I believe they can give you a 2-week free trial, and they have templates for a privacy policy, and they have templates for terms and conditions. So I'll just write this down for you. Rocket Lawyer, and terms plus privacy policy. And you're going to get a template. And you're going to fill out the template. And then what I recommend, after you get these free templates, you do the free 2-week trial, then you cancel your membership, you don't pay for shit. You get these free templates, and then you want to take those templates to a lawyer to look them over. And why this is the better option is because if you go to a lawyer and you ask them to draft up something for you, it's going to cost a lot more money. However, if you come to them with already written documents, which you did through Rocket Lawyer, it's going to be much cheaper because all they're doing is now reviewing your documents for whatever the hell lawyers look, make sure it's legally compliant. So that's going to be your cheapest option there. And because I've done so many online businesses, I know exactly how to do this and what lawyers to send it to. And this is also what I teach people in the Blueprint Unlocked for $20 a month. So, and then, you know, down in the footer of your website, you're going to have links to these things. And that's pretty much it with your landing page. At the landing page, people pay. Once they pay, they're able to get access here. I'm going to show you how to do that real quick. Again, this isn't a Wix video, an LLC video, or a landing page video. I'm just giving you a rundown on how to make an online business. And soon I'm going to show you how to scale this thing. But yeah, so you'd have this community here, and it's pretty easy to make in Wix. So if you click pages, this is every page. And look, member area, custom member area, which is this, which is not that page. It's this form here. Bear with me. This form. So if you see here, there's like these people, this little icon. If you go to settings, permissions, members only, and then you would go through Wix, and I teach people how to do this, again, $20 a month. You go to members only, and then now only members, only people that paid would have access to this page. And that essentially is the online business that I made in 30 minutes, you know? So you can do, like, realistically, if you gave 50% effort, you could have the online business done in 3 days with the steps I just showed you. In 3 days. Now, that's how you form your online business in a nutshell. The next step is scaling this to $10,000 a month. So 7 is going to be marketing. And honestly, guys, this is the best part. This is the best part. And it goes back to 1. Why this is so important that you get right, finding what you love, in this case, pick up basketball. Because when it comes to marketing, that's all you're going to be doing is the thing that you love. And the only work that you're going to have to be doing is making good content, doing the thing that you love. And after you figure out how to make good content, you're going to be generating more money than you ever thought was possible with this simple online business I made in 40 minutes. And the reason why something like a community, in my opinion, is the simplest business model that you can find, and why I said earlier you can do some awesome things with it, is because your community is going to be your source of content. What do I mean by that? So let's say you're doing this pickup basketball thing, and you know, you get someone who signs up and they're from Paris and they like to play pickup basketball. That can then become your content. So you fly to Paris, play pickup basketball, stay in a hotel, film videos, make content about it. The content is playing pickup basketball. At the same time, you're pitching your community. And all of this stuff, this entire international trip that you just went on, could be written off on your taxes. Because it was marketing. That's it. But to scale to 10,000, all you have to do is keep doing the thing that you love, making good content and pitching it. Now let's just dive into this a little deeper. These are things that I recommend. I recommend starting off with one platform, especially if you are working a 9 to 5. Master one platform. It could be Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. Like for example, in the blueprint, I showed how I was able to generate 400,000 views in a single reel on Instagram. I don't know, I think I got 6,000 followers in about 4 weeks. That is all on the blueprint. I show exactly how to do that. People pay $1,000 for a course that shows you how to get 500,000 views on your reels. It's in the blueprint at $20 a month. Again, but start with one platform and master that. And then when you're able to quit your 9 to 5 job, you can put those 40 hours a week that you were slaving away some bullshit into that thing that you love. And now that you have more time to do that thing that you love, you can then branch off to other platforms and just exponentially increase your viewer rate, get your viewer rate higher. You're going to have more people opt in and buy. And because something like the letshoop.com is only $10 a month, people are going to be willing to sign up for that. Back to what I was saying though, the only work that you're really going to be doing is learning how to make good content. And luckily for you, you can hire people at a cheap rate. I get these people email me all the time. cheap contractors who actually can do a decent job, and you write that off on your taxes. So this whole business becomes something that you can write off on your taxes. But it's really important, again, to find the thing that you love, and that's going to help you get through all of this stuff. Obviously, we created the business in one day. I've gotten to the point where I can create a business in one day, like easy. For you, it might take a week if you follow these steps and you apply yourself. So another thing, back to the marketing, master one platform, something at like $10 a month. Once you get 500 people, now you're making $10,000 a month. And if you can generate 500,000 views on your Instagram reels, getting 500 people, it's like a horrible conversion rate that I think anyone could achieve. Once you hit 300 people, you can then quit your job, branch off into all of these different platforms, and just exponentially grow your business. And how I would do this is I would find people in my community, go play pickup basketball with them, and then make content about it and pitch your community about how you met and stuff like this. This is why community is such a sweet online business to do. So that's how I would market this thing. And then I can go further and further in depth with this, everything about email marketing, everything about Google ads and paid ads and how to do that. But essentially do what you love, learn to make good content about it. Something like this, set a goal of 300 people, achievable in a year. And you might think, well, I don't want to wait a year. If you could picture your life a year from now making $3,000 a month doing what you love opposed to working at McDonald's, which one would you choose? So the truth is, people want to scale to something like $10,000 overnight. It never works like that. That's why, again, you find what you love. So guys, this is a complete, and by the way, I don't mean to pitch my business more, but email marketing and Google ads, it's all in the blueprint. Everything is for $20 a month. Again. But guys, that's it. This is how to make an online business the exact way. No BS. Again, I'm not making an LLC video or a landing page video. I just dove into those things. There's great content on YouTube. You could join the blueprint for $20 a month and have access to how to do each one of those steps. And have me mentor you, be part of a community, and have video courses, a whole video course on this thing and all the resources. But that's it, guys. That's how to make an online business the legit way. I'm not bullshitting you. I should have said this earlier, but if you can save up $1,000, this is more than enough money to have enough cushion and create your business. Creating an online business, it's really not that much different than any other business. But thanks for watching. Subscribe again if you found this insightful. I'll put the link to the blueprint below. See you next time.